coverage on the redrawing of Tennessee's congressional voting districts as protesters are rallying against today's special session right now. Now, that session was called off, or rather called very quickly after last week's U.S. Supreme Court ruling that race cannot play a role in district lines. Fox 17 News' Karen Aguilar is live in front of the Capitol with more on what's fueling this controversy. Karen.
Kelly, shortly before the special session, hundreds of protesters lined this area, then walked up these steps towards the Capitol as they call the proposed redistricting racist because they argue it weakens black voting power. However, President Donald Trump, who asked Governor Bill Lee to have this session, is calling the current congressional maps unconstitutional.
Hands off Memphis!
Tennessee Democrats, from state lawmakers to activists, protest in front of the state's Capitol.
We'll never be divided!
It's a fight against Governor Bill Lee's special session on Tuesday to redraw congressional maps in a push to turn the state's only blue district, Memphis, red. That city currently has a black majority, bringing concerns. Shelby County Representative Justin Pearson is running for Memphis's 9th District U.S. House congressional seat.
We know that this is racist.
The governor's special session came at the request of President Donald Trump, following last week's Supreme Court ruling, which makes using race as a factor in voting unconstitutional.
You're calling it racist. On what basis?
I mean, the reality is our state is passing this law to target a black majority. The intention that they have is to take away black political voting power, and that is going to be the exact consequence, and that is their desire in this moment.
House Speaker Cameron Sexton tells me redistricting has nothing to do with racism, but instead having seats reflect conservative values.
Justin Pearson says everything's racist. What you do know is other states are doing the same thing. Virginia turned their whole state blue. California's looking at doing blue.
I took that question to Pearson.
Why is this any different that Republicans are trying to redistrict just as Democrats have?
That's right. So things are very different. The time that this is happening is mid-decade redistricting.
That is not allowed under Tennessee law, which is why the special session is taking steps to repeal it. If it is repealed and maps are redrawn, the question remains.
How can Tennessee Republicans ensure that the black vote is fairly represented?
Well, that's done on Election Day. So your voice is heard when you vote.
Tennessee is paying the price!
Democrats don't feel that cuts it, which is why
Hands off!
they say they're making their voices heard now.
The NAACP is planning to file lawsuits against the redistricting. We will keep you updated. Reporting live in front of the Capitol, Karen Aguilar, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.